Hello, chat. Hello, chat. Ah. Okay. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. I'm the time that it is. I don't need this. I do want headphones though. That'd be kinda. Please, can I please have headphones? Ah! There we go. Okay. So, chat. So yesterday, I had off work, which was kind of nice. I sometimes just get random days off because my work works off of appointments. So, I was able to stream yesterday. Today I had 2 appointments. One of them got moved off of me this morning. I don't know if it was canceled, I don't know if it was changed, I don't know what happened. And then the second one I was gonna go to, but they didn't have the necessary stuff. So, I ain't going, I guess. So I thought, yesterday I was like, man, should I do Survival Island, or should I do, should I do shiny hunting? And so I came to the conclusion that I wanted to do Survival Island because I wanted to start something on the channel. But today I'm doing shiny hunting. I'm hunting for the shiny Shaymin. I never expect, when I'm shiny hunting, I never expect to get the shiny. Like, that's almost never my expectation. Unless I'm actually like out in the wild. Like if I put up like a shiny sandwich, then I kind of expect to get a shiny because the odds are so high, especially with shiny charm. Yeah. So I was doing this challenge before I started doing shiny hunting Shaymin and stuff like that. I was doing this challenge where I get all of the shiny Pikachu clones. So I hit shiny Pichu, shiny Pikachu, shiny Raichu, shiny Alolan Raichu, and then I got, I happened to get a Morpeko in Dynamax Raid Adventures. I happened to get a regular Raichu while shiny hunting for shiny Iron Hands. There's a Raichu down there. And then after that, I decided to shiny hunt all of the Pikachu clones. So first, I did, let's see, I had Pachirisu, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 is plus on mine, and I did that one a while, or I just did that one. That one was one of my last ones. Emolga was hard because I had to go back to, Sword and Shield to do that one. And that one took me a million eggs. It was 2,700 eggs to do that one. So absolutely brutal. Let's see. 6 was Dedenne. I shiny hunted Dedenne. I don't know if I did that on stream, but it was a while ago. I did Dedenne. Gen 7 was Togedemaru. Togedemaru I did in Sword and Shield, and that only took like 500 eggs. So a normal amount of eggs. Let's see. Gen 8 was what? Gen 8 was what? What's Gen 8's Pikachu clone? I feel like it's something weird. But but I feel like it's something I've used before. I don't know. Gen 9, I already shiny hunted for a Pommy, so a shiny Palmot. Shiny Palmot. In that game. What else did I shiny hunt? And then I was gonna do Oras because Plus on Minan weren't in they weren't in the new games. They were in Scarlet and Violet. So I was gonna go do Oras, but then Scarlet and Violet DLC dropped, and that's where I got Plus on Minan. So it's just the Emolga that took me forever. What's Gen 8's? What is Gen 8's? Oh, it's more Peko. Duh. I already said that. And I got that in Dynamax Avengers. So I have them all. Including Alolan Raichu, which I actually have it in Ultra Sun Ultramarine. So yeah, not too bad. So what I decided to do next was, I thought about it and I was like, what is a thing that I could do? And then I shiny hunted one of the mythical Pokemon. And I was like, most mythical Pokemon you just can't get shiny. And then I looked them all up and saw if you could get them shiny. And I realized you can get Shaymin shiny. And I was like, well, that's my answer. It looks like the only one that I'm missing is Shaymin that you can shiny hunt. Because, like, there's obviously the event shinies that you can get, but not that you can sit here and shiny hunt. And I obviously shiny hunt, like, a lot of the harder stuff. So, this is, like, right up my alley. So, yeah, not too bad at all, to be honest. I'm yawning so much my eyes are watering. So yeah, I'm at 800 encounters for shinies. Shaymin. I forgot what this thing was called. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, what if I got all the shiny Mega Pokemon? And then I was like, oh. It means I would have to get them in their own respective games, which I guess isn't too hard. Especially because there's not a lot of Mega Pokemon. There's what, 20-ish? 30-ish maybe? Oh my god, dude. I am going insane because my draft league that I'm in, we're fighting what I call my rivals. The people I don't want to lose to. That's who we're fighting this week. And I wanted to fight them early in the week. And there's two teams that are undefeated. One of them is us, and the other one is them. And I really, really want to beat them. I don't care. I could have lost every battle this season. I just really want to beat them. That's all I really care about. And the fact that it's happening in the last day of the week is nuts. Because it's happening on Sunday, which means I can't release... I've already done the team building and everything, but I can't release that obviously until the battle is over. So, yeah. Oh, dude, I want to do the battle so bad. And I've been staring at this team, and their team is really weird and wonky. I genuinely don't know how they're winning with it, because it's just a weird team. But, yeah, I'm really excited. Because, I'm really excited because I want to... I want to beat them so bad. So I've just been staring at this team all week that we built. That I don't know if it's good or not. I think me and Glaceon have an interesting way of team building, because most of the time when people look at our teams, it doesn't look scary or bad or threatening or anything like that. And like, man. But our teams do really well. And I don't know if it's because it's like the element of some surprise. I almost said some fries because I'm hungry. I don't know if it's the element of surprise. I don't know if like the way we build is different. I know that when we do doubles, so how most of the format does doubles is like there's a lot of, you know, brutal strategy and prediction, and like there's a like when we do the battles, I could, if I wanted to, I could like show you what we're thinking in the moment, and then like after the fact I could have been like, in hindsight, this and this and this would have been better because this is the optimum play, and I could explain why they played the way that they played and we played the way that we played. Like I could go into like an hour long discussion of what actually happened, you know, because a lot of times I go into battle and I figure out, you know, what happened in the moment, and then we move on, you know. So I don't know, not that I need to be doing in-depth discussions, you know, pulling more content, but yeah, I don't know, it's a lot of fun, I think. Didn't mean to connect to the internet. But yeah, most of the way that people battle is prediction, and like, you know, a lot of people do very stall oriented sets, and you know, and the way that, one, the way that our team is set up, and two, the way that we play is not. Like, I don't know, there's not, everybody else does a lot of board positioning, and we don't really need to, because the team essentially normally is just blitz, which effectively is just, you hit something as hard as it can. If it survives, then it kills you, you know? And I love to play that way, because it requires less thinking. But the other problem is we don't have the blitz that we had last season. Because the blitz that we had last season was we had Ninetales in the sun, and we had Marowak. And we just don't have that offensive pressure this season. Because Alolan Marowak with the Flare Blitz was nuts. And it lived anything because it was bulky, but we don't have that anymore. So, I mean, we have a couple other things that are definitely good, but that's an offensive pressure that we don't have anymore. And we've been playing a lot less blitz, to be honest. This season there's a lot of board positioning. And there's also a lot of board positioning from the opposition as well. And you know, if you watch our videos back, there's a lot of times when we go, do they Terra here because it's optimal? You know, and a lot of times it'd be yes or no, something funny, something weird. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. In this battle, I'm down to play with some more oomph, you know. I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, and I don't want to lose, dude. I really don't want to lose. We lost to Garchomp last time we played these guys, so I'm coming for that Garchomp booty. Hopefully they're not watching us. But obviously they're not watching us, you know? But even then, like... I mean, do they bring Garchomp because it's good? Or do they not bring it because they know we're expecting it? But if they know we're expecting it, then are they going to be able to bring something that can take advantage of that? Or is Garchomp just the best thing to bring? It's always like a conundrum. Like how I would build... So, what's interesting, what I love about draft leagues is the fact that we have the two tournaments. We have the round robin and then the like actual tournament, right? The reason I love that is because I can play against a team multiple times. Multiple times. And I can play against a team multiple times and build so many different teams. Because effectively, like in the battle, your leads are so important. They're, in my mind, they're more important than a lot of other things. Your lead could ruin the battle. It could make or break the battle. So, I don't know. The way that you lead is just, you know, just unstoppable. I had a really weird dream last night. I had a dream that I was at work. And what I do for a living is I install security systems. And I was at work, working inside a house, and it looked vaguely familiar. So I kept working inside this house, doing stuff, making it all work, and then the owners asked me to go through this crawl space. And I was like, this is really weird, because I'm in my parents' house. But the owners are not my parents. And I've never seen this crawl space. Like, I would know if there was a crawl space in my parents' house, because that's where I grew up, and I would have been really young while I was in my parents' house. And, like, they had me go through this crawl space. and I like, you know, crawled in there and then got like there was like a thing above me that I could move. And so I got up there, got on my knees, and then like I lifted this thing. And as I lifted this thing, I was inside the garage of my neighbor's house. But the neighbor that I was inside his garage was like miles away. And I was just really confused. And then I ended up doing whatever I needed to do there. And I was like, alright, I will, And then I was like, okay, well, I need to go home because I'm done with work. And so somebody drove me home. Malik, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing? It is a good morning. What are you doing? Why are you here? As opposed to like, oh, I guess you aren't at school. I was gonna say, why aren't you in school? But it's Saturday. I forget what day it is. I've forgotten what day it is like 4 times today, and it's all only 9 a.m. My Switch is so broken, so I've been playing Power World. Oof, that's a rip. I'm sorry you had to do that. Power World is the best. That's an incorrect opinion. I apologize. I don't know. I don't know what my gripe is with Power World. I just think it's so popular that I'm like, nah, you know? Because I do that a lot. Like, sometimes things will get popular, and I'm like, I don't want to be part of the crowd. Like, I don't want to watch it, you know? But how doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I said that. I think I did, but I may not have. I may not have indeed said it to not have said it. How was I saying? Power World. There's a ton of people. So, I hate how this is. It's actually way too much fun. Oh my god. Okay, so the reason why I couldn't see it, because I have to make excuses for everything, right? The reason why I couldn't see it was because there's a heart emoji on my chat on like my playback stream, and I couldn't see like the last words. And then on my other stream, there's a heart there as well, but it's on a different word, and I couldn't, for whatever reason, I couldn't do, yeah, I couldn't figure it out. What's the dizer copy? No shade. Yeah. Okay, the heart just moved, and I don't know if that's because somebody clicked the heart or like, yeah. I don't care that it's copied. Like, you know, the more Pokemon, the better. But like, when a lot of people go online and they just spread misinformation, but like they don't know it's misinformation, and like I want to be the guy to be like, hey, yeah, this is actually not true. But like, I don't want to be like, you're an idiot, you know. I just want to be like, hey, this is the right information here, you know. Cause like, I don't care what is like, you know, there. I just care about the objective truth. And like, I've seen a few of their obvious differences. Yeah, I think the Cinderace and Luxray one are pretty similar, but again, I don't know them, so I have no idea. But I don't even care that they're similar. What I care about is when people are like, oh my god, Power World is exposing Pokemon for being a terrible organization and capturing things, and I was like, bro, these people haven't played Gen 5. Like, in Gen 5, you, as the player, don't know what's right or wrong. Like, you don't know what you're fighting for, and if you should fight for or against. Now, obviously, it's Pokemon, you can only fight to keep the cycle going. But, like, man, Pokemon Liberation is a thing that happened at least 10 years ago. You know? I agree, but they changed the designs so you can tell it's based off of. Yeah. I mean, the more Pokemon, the better. You know, like, I like Pokemon. if we get a Pokemon spin-off that's really good, dude, I'm okay with that. Hopefully that means Pokemon will go in that direction. I don't know if it's the direction that I want, but if it's better, then it's better, you know? Like, yeah. I don't know. There's so many people that, I don't know, maybe it's my For You page on TikTok, but so many people dogged on Pokemon because Pal World. And I was like, come on, guys. We can obviously, you know, talk about Pokemon in the Pokemon context. We talk about Pokemon in the context of every great game ever made. Like, you know, I don't see people being like, Pokemon should be more like Undertale, because Undertale is the best game ever, you know? Or like, Pokemon should be like Minecraft, you know? Like, we can get ideas from places, but God. I don't know, people just seem to hate on Pokemon, and I like Pokemon. As the only game that I play, I can objectively say that it's my favorite game, because it's the only game that I play, you know? Not even objectively. Subjectively? If the shades changed color in Power World, I'd play it more. Oh my god! I just thought of this thing. I was going to, instead of like shiny hunting, I was going to play through Pokemon Black and try to get only N's Pokemon. Because you can find N's Pokemon in the wild. But I don't know how that works. I don't know the odds or anything like that. And I don't think N's Pokemon can be shiny. I think they're shiny rocked. I need to do a bunch of research before I take on that task, though. N's Pokemon? So N as in the character from Black and White. N is, you know, evil guy from Black and White. You can catch his Pokemon in Pokemon Black and White. Like, they sparkle. They have, instead of like shiny sparkle, they'll let off like I think it's like a sapphire, so it's like blue, and then it's like an emerald, and it like shines blue and green at the start of the battle. It's really cool, and I don't know how that works. I remember seeing them. I remember catching them. Maybe you couldn't catch them. I don't know if you can catch them. You may not be able to catch them because they're released, but I definitely ran into them. How to get N's Pokemon. You have to activate memory link information. White game, you defeat N, he gets this in black and white. Looks like go collect N's released Pokemon. Can you catch them? Pokemon is owned by Nintendo. They're greedy? Oh, absolutely. I would never say that they're not. Pokemon ripped off designs from Dragon Quest. Taking it as far as they are is ridiculous. Yeah. I personally do not care about, you know. I don't care that that they make them look the same. I mean, there's so many games that are like Pokemon that, you know, they have similar looking designs and stuff. But also, we have generations of games. We're on what, generation 9? Okay, actually, complicated opinion. I think Nintendo should have done what Apple did. I think instead of counting like the iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, iPhone 6, 7, iPhone 8, you know, all that stuff, iPhone skipped 9 because they didn't think that people would buy 9. I think that Nintendo should have skipped Generation 9 and just gone to Generation 10 and just had Scarlet and Violet be Generation 10, you know? That's what I wish. And they should put data transfer on cloud for Pokemon because I refuse to start over. Agreed. All we know is Pokemon, something fresh. I knew what I needed to continue loving Pokemon. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love Gen 9. Scarlet and Violet should have just been number 10. Number 10. And we should add no number 9. That way, whenever anybody started getting into Pokemon, they'd be really confused. Just like Apple fanboys. However, okay, here's what I don't understand. iPhone skipped 9. They didn't skip 13. 13's an unlucky number. We all know your favorite is Legends Arceus. So here's how favorite Legends Arceus is to me. I want to catch Arceus. I want to shiny hunt Arceus because apparently you can do that in BDSP. Okay? Actually, Houndoom, do you want to help me on this? Because you can. If you're so willing to hear me bitch about Arceus for 17 hours. Actually, I would like to know how to do this, because I don't know how to do this. But in order to get Arceus in BDSP, you have to have the completed Pokedex of BDSP, which I do. Congrats to me, I'm so good at this game. Then you have to do something on Legends Arceus, and you have to beat Arceus. And then you're allowed to catch Arceus in BDSP, but you can shiny hunt it here. I don't know how to get the flute. All I did was I beat Dialga and Palkia. That's all I've done in Legends Arceus. I don't know where that is. I don't know if I beat the game. I don't know if I lost. I don't know what that means. But I would like to shiny hunt Arceus in not Legends Arceus. But I tried to follow a tutorial and I didn't know what to do. Because every time the guy would be like, you talk to this person, go to this place. I would talk to the person, go to the place, and then be nobody there. And I was like, And then I kept watching it and kept going to destinations. There was just nothing there. I think it was a gift, but I don't remember. Well, I think there's a bunch of stuff that you need to do before it, right? I don't know if I'm supposed to catch a certain amount of Pokemon. I don't know if I'm supposed to have a completed Pokedex. I'll see what I can find. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if you just have that information on hand, because I know I just know a bunch of random Pokemon information. I don't know if that was something that, and everyone online said things that I didn't know, because they all be talking about Legends Arceus, and yeah, I played that game once, you know. I played that game once, I said, I'm not a big fan, I put it aside, you know. So I don't, yeah, I just don't have the information that I need to be able to, you know, do this. I need to do some reading on this page. Remember, like, each of those Pokemon have like two strategies very easily find. Also, and they've been used by them. Oh, so you can catch them. You know, as soon as all the bells begin, they will shine. Akin to a shiny Pokemon, it will prevent you from nicknaming them. Okay, but you can catch them. Bad art cheese. welcome to the stream. I thought that said at, and I was gonna at cheese, bad at cheese. Oh my god, nope, I can't say that. Should I? No, I don't think it matters. Oh well. How many more drinks do I have? Not a lot. Not a lot. Okay. So you can turn into Pokemon now. Yeah, I have no idea how that feature works because I never beat the DLC. Oops. So all the competitive battles you have to do, the like semi-competitive battles, I beat them all. Actually, I didn't beat them all. I beat all but the fairy one, and then I didn't have like enough battle points or whatever to beat it, and I didn't care enough to figure out how to get more battle points. So, yeah. But I didn't know you could heal in those battles. So I beat all of them without healing. And then a bunch of people told me I was an idiot because I didn't heal. So I beat the fire one, the steel one, and the dragon one without healing. I didn't know. Didn't know about healing. Oops. So you have to play all main missions, including the Pokedex. Beat Arceus, update your BSP, and Flute will be in your BSP. Okay, question. How hard is that? So I have to complete the Pokedex, so I have to catch all like 200 Pokemon, right? I guess that's not too terribly hard. All main missions. All main missions would be up to like story missions, right? Which I think I would have done. Because obviously I'm not going to find the biggest weasel or whatever. I don't think that's a main mission. It's not hard? Okay. I may have to do that then. There's a mission tab. You just gotta complete them. And the Pokedex, right? Complete all the main missions, including the Pokedex. Okay. What if I am a Pokedex? The hard part is I can't be like shiny hunting on BDSP because that's where I would have to access the Legends Arceus thing. I don't know if you guys could see the cat, but she's being a cat. I love the fact that Shaymin just respawns after you leave and come back. I just need to get the Shaymin in this stream then. And then I'll be able to do BDSP. Nope, that's not true. I'll be able to do Legends Arceus. See? I hate the game so much. What was I playing? Oh, my boyfriend got me into Genshin Impact, and I've been playing that, and it plays a lot like Legends Arceus, but the controls are just, you know, obviously, you know, the main point of the game is to fight in Genshin Impact, right? So it's like really clean. And then I played Legends Arceus, and I was like, these controls are not clean. partially it's because you have to play, you know, you have to play Legends Arceus on a controller, whereas, you know, I'm playing mouse and keyboard on Genshin, you know. It's always hard to do games on a controller than mouse and keyboard. That's just my opinion, though. I like Genshin. Yeah, my boyfriend started to get me into it, and I've been having a lot of fun. I don't have the one boy that I want, but apparently he's like some event boy, and he'll come around in a couple months. Shiny. Nope. Good luck. Hey, nope. Do not steal. She's trying to steal this. God, you guys can't see her. She's so dark. Cat. She always looks so majestic. She knows she looks good, and it bothers me so much. She's so photogenic. Both of my cats are photogenic, and I kind of hate it because they'll always like just sit there and look good, you know. My dog ate ketchup, but now he's sick. What? Give him some mustard. Then it could be a hot dog. You know, I'm actually gonna quit YouTube. I can't do this anymore. I'm not meant to be. Yeah, no. I've never been more disappointed. God, I hope somebody laughed. You know, it doesn't matter if somebody laughed. I laughed, and I think I'm funny. Stupider. Stupider to get more stupider. Bum, bum, bum. Laugh quietly, he's lying on my bed. He's lying. I thought that was Shaymin. I guess I can pick Nick. Yeah. I think I'd be fine in the Arceus fight. Like, I think... Whoops. Genuinely, and maybe this is me being very overconfident, which is, you know, happens all the time. But, like, I think I'd be fine if I could just fight Arceus. Like, even, like, you know, not being great with the controls, I don't think the Arceus fight is hard. I'm gonna eat those words probably, but... yeah. I don't know if I'm on the right thing, though. I love Dupiter and Araquanid. They're some of my favorites. I love them so much. I really do. And, like, I don't really have a reason for loving them. I just love abilities that, for whatever reason, just absolutely are fire, right? Like, I don't know, Sticky Web? That's not even what I think of, because I think of Water Bubble, Araquanid, you know, that just takes lives. Or like Marowak with the thick club. That's dope. Or like Strongjaw Vicious Rend. Like things like that are absolutely insane. The electric spare? No, he still gets sticky web. Arachnid still gets sticky web. Galvantula is just, you know, fast frail sticky web. But yeah, I mean, Arachnid's bulky and it's a monstrous trick room user. I love Arachnid. Got a Galvantula that's rough and tough, my Electabuzz. Those fisticuffs got a Magmar, they'll step with your camera. Sing first six and rest me and then acting like you know me. It's the way you play this game right now. I should call you Youngster Joey. It's been a while since I've shiny hunted, and I will say my sleep schedule is not improved. Damn. I love BDSP. Everybody hates it. I love it. It takes what I think is the best games, or my favorite games, actually. It takes my favorite games and just gives them a way better system to run on. Which, honestly, they didn't make it worse, you know? There's some features that didn't come over, which is confusing, but... I'm glad they added in the fairy type. I wish TMs were reusable. What if I didn't spend a month hunting for Turtwig? Oh my god, dude, I hunted for Chimchar. And it was 7,300 encounters. Which is why, like, Shaymin is not daunting to me. Sometimes I say the wrong things, you know? Like, I mean something and I say the wrong thing. And there's this one guy that I was talking to, and I got, like, how to hunt Shaymin, from him. You know, like, the best ways to hunt Shaymin. And then he told me that he has, like, 6,000 encounters. And I don't know, I wanted to, like, you know, be like, oh yeah, you know, I have the same thing. I had a similar thing with Chimchar. But what I said was, that ain't nothing. And I was like, that's not gonna make this guy like me, you know? Like, whoops. Mistake. Looking at numbers makes me upset. Looking at numbers gives me a waypoint. It gives me a guidance. Oh, by the way, my team is in the Super Bowl. I got reminded by that because it's an ad on Cerebi. It says, watch the Super Bowl on YouTube TV. Oh. It didn't just launch Power World. Traitor. You should launch BDSP. No. What is Power World even on? Is it just on Steam? I'd kind of be surprised if it's on like platforms. The audio is quiet. I don't know if it's just me or if it's anyone. I tried to mess with it yesterday because somebody said that yesterday. I also don't know why it's quiet. I've had a lot of things mess with my stuff lately. I'm just gonna do that. Is that any better? I don't know if that's any better. It might just be the same because I just switched how it works, but I don't know. My mic has been weird. I wish I could up my like Steam? No. My stream output. But it's at max. And my microphone is always far away from me, so. Where's my AirPods? Bro, dude's got AirPods? I wish I had AirPods. I'd be flexing AirPods. If I had AirPods, everybody in the world would know I had AirPods. Cause I'd be like, bro, I just got these AirPods. It'd be like 4 years ago. Like they'd be like the originals. I just got AirPods. I don't have an Apple phone, so I think they're nice. I don't know how expensive they are either. I just know that it's like a status kind of thing. But like, my headphones are expensive, and I wear them all the time. I literally never take off my headphones. I don't take off my headphones so much that I'm wearing them right now. I'm wearing headphones right now. Ooh. Also, my AirPod Pros. Ooh. Are those like the elongated ones? My boyfriend has headphones. I don't know what they are, but this is what they look like. And a rubber band. My cats are vibing. They're just having a lick off. They're just licking each other at the same time. Now they're kissing. Ew! Ew! Why are you staring at me like that? No, they're both staring at me. It's because I made fun of them. And they go right back to licking each other. They're so sweet. They're kind of terrors sometimes, though. I love these cats because they're so cute and they make me want to be a cat or something. I want a hedgehog, bro. Just go get a hedgehog. It's not that hard. Just pick one off the street. Speaking of hedgehogs, I don't know if you guys watch Sonic Prime. Great show. I actually recommend it. It's a big brain show. It's like alternate universes and stuff. But it's a Sonic show, and it's like really, really good. And they released their finale, and it was really, really good. It's like technically 3 seasons, but I think it's like 8 episodes, and like 5 for the finale. But my pet store sells them. Yo, just go get one. I have no idea how to take care of a hedgehog. Oh my god, I saw TikTok and it had baby hedgehogs and they were like this big and they didn't have any color and they were just pink and white. And, like their quills were white and they were pink, and I was like, that's really cute. And they were just all in bowls, and I was like, oh my god. We should talk more. Yeah, can. I don't know if I can handle a hedgehog and a puppy. You have a puppy? Ugh. Oh my god, I almost got a puppy. Oh my god, dude. The other day, I freaking I went to an install And okay, I'm just gonna reveal everything. I don't care about this person's privacy because, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna say the names or whatever. But I went to this install, and I went there like, you know, 8 a.m. and because that's when the appointment was, and like I got there and there was this kennel, like there was this like mud room kind of thing, but like there was no windows. It was all like screens, like it was like a deck kind of thing, like a porch, screened in porch. Hey, ow, that's my foot. Like a screened in porch, and there was a dog cage right there. And I was like, oh my god, like they left this dog outside. It was the middle of winter, it was like 20 degrees outside. I was mad. Then these people didn't answer. I went to leave. Finally, like an hour had gone by. Protocol is, you know, if they don't respond in an hour, you leave. I left, and then they called me back. They're like, we're ready to do the install. And it was like 11. I was like, how did you guys sleep through me banging on your door? Like, how did that happen? Finally, I went inside, and they had like 8 cats. And then in the kitchen, they had a Shiba puppy. So the puppy outside was a Shiba. The dog, full-grown dog outside was a Shiba. And then they had the puppy inside. And it was a white Shiba. And I was like, oh my god, that dog is so cute. You know, we're just talking about the dog, whatever. And the guy goes, well, that dog is for sale. And I was like, well, that's the exact breed of dog that I want. And the white is gorgeous. And the guy goes, yep, she's purebred. And she was like, you can get this dog for like $250. And I was like, dang it! Shiba puppies go for like thousands. And so I immediately called my mom. Because my mom is like my rock, the decision maker, you know, most logical person ever. And she's like, hey. I was like, hey, I got the deal of a lifetime. Do I take it? You know, like, is because I could do $250 today. Like, I could drop it and just bring home a puppy. And that's right after my truck broke down and like all this stuff. Like, my life was chaos. And I just gotten the 2 kittens. Literally just got the 2 kittens. And I was like, I really don't know if I could handle a puppy, especially in an apartment. Like, that's a big thing that got me, as I was like, in an apartment, I don't think I could do it. Like, I'm not home often enough. Like, I didn't think I could do it. I called my mom. I was like, is this the deal of a lifetime? Do I take it? Because, like, we're going to get ready to move. We're going to be in a house. Like, we're going to have space. So in, like, a couple months, this dog is not going to be, you know, like, running around. And, yeah. And, like, if this dog cost me $1,000, I could handle it. Like, I'm not hurting on money right now. I could afford a $1,000 dog. You know, like, should I do it? Absolutely not. I'm in an apartment. So I called my mom. My mom was like, the deal of a lifetime doesn't mean it's a good decision. And so she kind of explained to me, like, man, this dog essentially would just be sitting in your apartment suffering, you know, while you're at work for 10 plus hours a day. And, you know, there are some nights where I don't come home, or I come home extremely late, or I have to leave extremely early. Like, this dog would not be able to be let out. And, like, the apartment complex that I'm in is not really dog friendly. Like, you could have a dog, but, like, it would just be so hard. So I ended up not picking up the dog, even though I thought it was, like, even though it was a great deal. This cat, by the way, cats love hair ties. I'm just, ow, ow, ow. Holy crap. You made me bleed. This cat's claws are so sharp. They're so sharp. She did not really even deploy her claws. And I'm bleeding now. God, you can't see that. You can see the red dot though. She did not even deploy her claws, and they just cut right through me. Like, if you've ever seen the videos of, like, somebody, like, taking, like, a really, really sharpened knife and holding a piece of paper and just going, and just cutting off a piece of paper, like, that's her claws. Her claws are so sharp. You know? I don't think I... One, I don't think I should resell a dog. Like, I don't know, I'm not like... Yeah. Like, it just feels icky to me. Because I know I would get the dog home and I'd be like, nope, it's staying here forever. I even called my mom to be like... Because my mom fosters animals, right? I even called my mom to be like, hey, before we move, can you take care of this puppy for a couple months? You know? And she was like, no. Like, she was like, if I got attached to the dog, it'd be my dog, and you would never, you would never get it back. And I was like, yeah, okay. I don't know. Like, I don't know, a dog is so different than buying like a Switch, because like I can buy a Switch and have it sit here and not do anything and resell it, you know. Or like I can buy a car that's a good deal and then resell it later. I can use it, or you know, like I can sit on a car for a while. Like I could buy a car, not even start it up for like a couple months, and I would be fine with that decision. But a dog and not be able to take care of it, I don't think I could live with myself, you know? Like the only reason that I have cats is because they're not super high maintenance. I play with them all the time, obviously. And they play with each other. They're so good. I'm glad I got the troublemaker second, so that the first one could take care of the second one, you know? I don't know. They're both troublemakers in their own way. I have this cat bed that is like, it's meant to go in a, like one of the kennel thingies, the cat transporters. But I took it out of there and I like set it by my stream. And it was like right after I got the cats, they would cuddle in it. Well, now my cats are cat-sized instead of kitten-sized. And now only one cat fits in it. Like, I can show you guys. She's down here. And like, she's taking up the whole bed. Right. Like, when they were small, they could both fit in it fine. But I was streaming the other day. I was streaming shiny hunting, I don't know, like 2 months ago, it said. And I was streaming shiny hunting, and I showed the stream my kittens. I said, these are my kittens, and I showed them. And after I showed them, the chat was like, well, where are the kittens? And I was like, well, the chat thinks that these are full-grown cats. But like, I can't help but seeing them as teeny tiny little fuzzballs, because like that's when we got them, was when they were teeny tiny. I have pictures of Countertop when she was like first opening her eyes. She's still like this. Like, I know I'm that old man that's like, I knew you when you were this big, but like, having it happen to me in real life hurts. Because like, when I was young and we got a puppy, like I was growing up with the puppy, you know, like, you don't care to notice that it's tiny, but like, I don't know. And Countertop was up here earlier. They both like to jump on my lap and chill for a while. Yeah. That was the hardest yawn I've ever had. Like, whenever I yawn, I hope everybody else is like this, because I hope I'm not a weird yawner, right? But like, when I yawn, my like brain goes fuzzy and like my ears like flicker or whatever. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah. And when I did that, it like lasted for a really long time, and it was like really intense. And I was like, am I dying? Is it happening right now? They're taking me to the underworld? Oh my god, is Sebi still here? because I wanted to ask if Solar. I'm sure Sebi and Solar have seen Hell of a Boss and Has Been Hotel. God, they're so good. And I watched the finale for season 1 of Has Been Hotel last night, and it was really good. It was really good. I'm really scared, but it's really good. God, that show is so fucking good. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, somebody I knew loved that show, and I remember that it was Solar. Solar loved that show. You haven't seen it? Holy crap, it's good. Hell of a Boss is on YouTube, so it's free. Has Been Hotels on Prime. Amazon Prime. And Amazon literally just changed their thing. So if you have Amazon Prime, you get Prime Video. But they just changed it to even if you pay for Prime, even if you pay for Prime, it's now not ad-free anymore. The verbal base thing has such a bad taste in my mouth. I assume that you're talking about like the fan base, which I know nothing about. I have no idea. The verbal ballast? I don't know what that means. But yeah, I mean, they're good shows. I like them both. Do I go to... It's only been an hour. Like, there's no reason for me to stop streaming other than the fact that, like, Verbal Ace. Yeah, I now know how to say it, but I don't know what it means. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I have no reason to stop streaming, other than the fact that, like, me constantly shiny hunting. Normally, I have like stimulants, so normally, while I'm shiny hunting here and I'm shiny hunting here, I have Balloons Tower Defense here. I have a YouTube video here, and I'm obviously not talking, right? But I don't have all those things. The only thing I really have that, like, you know, is constant engagement is the chat. And I know that I used to do streams that were, are you gonna do Minecraft again soon? I actually did Minecraft yesterday, and if I stream, I'm gonna do Minecraft tomorrow. Because I started a Survival Island series, and it's a lot of fun. It was very, very hard at the start, but it's a lot of fun now. But yeah, I meant like with viewers. Oh, dude, I have no idea. So the thought process I have with that is like, I haven't consistently streamed in like a year. So, I really don't have a fan base. Like, it would just be like you and some random dude that probably just hopped in a stream that said streaming with viewers or whatever. Like, there wouldn't be a lot of people who would really play Minecraft with me, you know? So if I like made a world, it would be like, whenever Malik can come in, he can play. Like, I don't know, I haven't built up a fan base. Or like, my fan base is like, kind of dissolved, So like the last 4 times I've streamed, um, nobody from the previous stream came. So last stream, I guess I had Sebi in the last stream, but other than that, I had like 10 other people that chatted in the last stream, and I haven't seen those people in years. And then before that, I had 2 people that were like pretty consistently in the stream, and neither of those people have come to either of the ones that I've done right now or the last stream. And then the stream before that, I had like a viewer or 2, and nobody really talked. So yeah, my viewers are like kind of sporadic, which is fine as long as like somebody comes out, I've been watching a lot of Pokemon streams recently since my Switch broke. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think obviously to solve that, what I would do is, just stream more. But that also has life stuff involved, because it's been very hectic because my roommate moved out and my boyfriend moved in, and the situation that had ended up happening is was kind of out of our hands, and like he needed a place to go, I had a spare room, he came here. Like that was really like there wasn't a lot of, hey, what are our options? And like, no, it was kind of like, hey, this is our only option, you take it or leave it, So it's kind of, it wasn't scary, and it wasn't like intense, but it was just like, okay, well now we gotta go, like now we have these 3 days that we gotta get you ready to roll, and my job is always back and forth, so I never know when I'm gonna be on or off. Like I had a full schedule today, so I was supposed to be at work I was supposed to leave my house at 7 a.m. and I would get back at around 8 p.m. That was my day. And I ended up getting 2 cancellations. So now I don't even get to go to work today, which doesn't really matter. Like I'm not starving to death, but that gave me the freedom to stream. Otherwise, I obviously wouldn't have been here, I wouldn't have even been online today. I probably wouldn't even open my computer. And that's another thing, is like, since I'm spending time with my boyfriend, obviously he's here, right? I want to spend time with him when he's here, right? So, like, we play games together, which is fine. I haven't introduced the channel to him. He, knows I stream, but, like, he's not in on the streams. He's not, I haven't converged everything yet, which is fine for the time being, So, like, I asked him last night, because I wanted to play Minecraft last night. I asked him last night if he wanted to do the stream with me, and I explained kind of the premise of the survival island, and that it wouldn't just be like a one-off thing. Like, when I do projects, I want to complete them. It makes me upset, like literally upset, when I don't complete projects. Like, there's a couple of projects that I've recently just, either I haven't been able to complete for one reason or another, or like projects that I started that just didn't go anywhere. Like, there's a project on my channel of me playing Pokemon. It's not Coliseum. It's a DS game. It's like a chess DS game. Pokemon Conquest. I played Pokemon Conquest, and I made art. We made art for it, and we started to do it, and the person disappeared off the face of the earth. And like, I wish I wanted to play that game so bad. I wanted to play it so bad. And now I feel like the only way I could play it was with somebody, and they disappeared. And like, it really irks me. Yeah. That's why a lot of times I will like not look at playlists. Like, I haven't looked at my channel analytics in like 2 years. So I don't know what gets views. I don't know what does well. I don't know. I don't really care. And I say I don't care in a weird way. Like, I care about the content that I like doing more than I care about the views. If I cared about the views, I would make videos that are like, I randomized my starter in this game, and then we battled, you know, like, that gets views. But I don't know. One, that's a lot of work, and two, it's not really what I want to do. And what I want to do changes a lot of the time. Like, I started this channel based on Nuzlocke. Based on what Nuzlocke I like to do, and making new Nuzlocke strategies and stuff like that. And I haven't done that in a while. Like, the only Nuzlocke I've done, or challenge modes I've done, have been co-ops. Which obviously is a lot of fun to play with somebody. But I've more gotten interested in like shiny hunting, you know? And it's hard because when you do Nuzlocke content, every stream that you're going to do is a Nuzlocke. Which is fine, but sometimes you want to chill and you want to not make progress, right? Like, Nuzlocke for me are like, you know, pretty high intensity most of the time. Like, I'm focusing on Nuzlocke way more than a lot of people, I think. Okay. Now, I was gonna say, God. My boyfriend just texted me, and I grant you shiny luck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I need. I don't know which one I'd rather prefer. I think I'd. Okay, I was talking about this earlier. Sebi, I have two questions for you. One is, I was talking about Legends Arceus earlier, because I want to shiny hunt Arceus in BDSP, and Handun was telling me that there's, there's a couple things I have to do before I do that. Second thing I wanted to ask you is, have you been watching Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss? Also, Sebi's probably at work. And like, probably like try to type in between customers. Also, my boyfriend works at Walmart, and there's Walmart like literally right around the corner. His lunch is at noon, which means that I'm gonna go to lunch with him, and that means I'll pick him up. That means I'll probably end the stream in like 5 minutes. But yeah, I don't know which one I'd rather have shiny luck on. I think I would rather get shiny luck on the Shaymin. That way I can start hunting Arceus. What I might do is I might can you trade an Arceus? Like with other people? I know I have to leave. I'm sorry, my AirPods are really making it hard to hear. I couldn't hear your questions. Have you been watching Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss? Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss. Has Solar been loving them? Yeah, I do have to leave in like 10 minutes, which is a rip. Technically, I could stream after that, but usually I do one stream a day. If if Houndoom was available, on his own accord, if he could help me, oh, you can trade. Okay, the yes was for the trading. I was gonna say, if somebody's available to trade and help me complete my Pokedex. Hopefully completing the Pokedex is just getting one of every Pokemon. It's not doing like all the stupid trials and tribulations. If it was like, catch 8 Bidoofs, no, I'd be done. I wouldn't do it. I literally wouldn't do it. But I assume it means one of every Pokemon. Hey, my headphones are your headphones are asking. I thought I was the one that's asking. I thought that was a shiny for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna get the last 5. So I'm on 895 encounters for Shaymin. I'm gonna get the last 5, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Because I gotta go get lunch with my boyfriend. And he gets off at 4. I was just gonna see if I had any eggs in my party, and I do! Okay, 4 more. 4 more shiny Shaymins. 4 more shiny Shaymins? Absolutely not. Absurd. You need to get every Pokemon to level 10. Houndoom said it wasn't be that hard, so I will. We shall see. We shall see. A lot of times, what happens to me is I'll get down to my last encounters. Whoops, I didn't put any eggs in the party. I'll get down to my like last encounters like this, like the last 5, and I'll get the shiny here. Sorry, I can't hear you that well. I need to either, like, there's a couple people have said that. You're not the only one that said that. So I'm not entirely convinced that my audio isn't what's happening. I really want to try to figure out my audio. Cause like I know my mic is good, but you know, I just don't know how to use, you know? I'm gonna mess with a setting real quick. Sync offset, monitor off. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Aha! I put it up by 2%. It'd be hilarious if that's what fixed it. If you were like, oh my god, I can hear you. I need the, what are the audio device? Up to. Okay. Oh, I already hit that thing. I need to mess with audio and stuff. Cause like, I know there's something weird with it because like, I can put the audio for the music. I can put the audio for the music at really low and it still sound like it drowns out my voice. You know? And it's kind of annoying. And I don't really know how to deal with it. That is the 900th. 900th. Shaymin. It's not shiny. It's a rip. R.I.P. and pepperoni. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. And go get lunch with boy. So I guess we're getting another one. We're doing one more. I guess. It's the shiny. That'd be really funny. I'm like, I gotta go, shiny. Heck. I'd be really kind of sad. Oh my god, one of the quotes in Hasman Hotel last night was Alistair, who has like the really big creepy smile. He said somebody was like, how are you so happy all the time? And he's like, it's all an illusion. Like, if your enemies see you smiling, like, they're gonna second guess themselves. And I love that. I thought that was a great quote. Anyway. It's only 45. I have like 15 minutes. I'm gonna keep hunting. Because I can get there in like 5 minutes. Or less. Or less. Less minutos. Less Mentos. Coke and Mentos. I'm actually gonna grab. Not right now. I love how I've gotten so good at using two controls at once, like controlling two different hands at the same time. I'm really good at that now. Activate an event and help you find and had on his team and game of black and white. When you first enter Driftfield City, you'll help out on Team Plasma. Okay, so this is only in black 2, white 2. Okay, that's what I wanted to figure out. Make sure that's not shiny. Do I have a completed copy of Black 2? I'm glad you guys couldn't see that I pulled that out. Because there's something in there that I didn't know that was in there. I do have Black 2. Somewhere. I was resetting it a while ago. That's Mario Kart. There's all my DS games. Am I crazy? Oh, here they are. I was like, I don't remember somebody breaking into my house. Hopefully that can read. Boom. Why am I opening new things? I need to be there. Okay, I really do need to leave. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Do everything the YouTubers tell you to do. And I will see you guys next time. Boing!